Well, hello. This is a tutorial on changing the ring of light on the faceplate of your Xbox 360. What I've done here was blown up the schematics or the pinout of the SMDs located on this board. As you'll notice, that a factory has two lights. They have a red light and a green light, and they give you three contacts. One of those contacts is your positive, and the other is your negative. So you have a green negative located in the middle, and a red negative on the end. The red negatives are there. We don't use those in our tutorial. We're using the green ones to affect the color change or whenever you select your controllers. The ones on the side here, there are actually the SMDs laid on their edge. So they're laying sideways with the SMDs facing in. The one in the center here is laid down conventionally, because it just shines forward. You'll see that on your OEM board located here. You see how the SMDs are facing inwards, and this one is facing upwards. And once you get yours in your hand, you'll be able to see that also. So what we're concerned about using the common positive and running to your green negative. I have those labeled. If you want to pause, you could copy this down on a sheet of paper. The SMDs have to be oriented properly. There will be when you flip over your SMD, on the back of it, on one side or the other, will have a line or a dot demarking the negative side. So when you're picking up your SMDs in your tweezers, they have to be oriented properly, facing in with your negative end facing your negative end. So whenever you go there when you go to your board to solder it, it's properly set up. Now, the hard part is finding the tweezers to use. I use a pair of self-closing tweezers to hold them, and to hold them snugly till I can get one end attached. And I'll go over here and I will show you now how this is done. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to float off the OEM LED, and for doing that, what I do is I heat up the solder here, put some solder on my tip, and basically, load it up a little bit of solder. That way, this thing can get. I'm just trying to do that with my. There we go, and float it right off. Throw him over here. And as you can see now, if you could see that, there's three contact points, and sometimes that you left too much solder. If you left too much solder when you did your reflow, whenever you did your float off, you have to come over here with a little wick and take a little bit of the solder off. You just press it on there, and boop. Takes a little bit of solder off. I don't want to take it all off. I kind of want to leave it there. Some people like to just go back to flat. It doesn't really matter. But just a little bit removed, so they're not touching. Now, right now, I already have the tweezers. If you can see that right there under the light, there is a green line on that SMD. That's the back. That's the negative. So we're going to be doing this one. So the negative needs to be to the center. There's the center contact point, and the positive is out. So I will lay my tweezers down. The most difficult part of this is orienting your board so it's comfortable to do it. Okay, we're good. Should be good. I'm looking at the SMD, making sure that it's on there properly. And now on this side, I'm going to be taking a little bit of solder and adding it. Oh no. Okay, I think we got her. Now I have this set up, this board set up to hold it in place while I'm soldering. And you can see I cut a hole in the back to accept the plug and the chip. There, I notched that out. Go over here, test it out. Hopefully everything went fine. This is take 2, so this will be the second blue light. And as you can see, there was no second. Oh, there was no second blue light, so I got it wrong. They back we go to the bench. And upon further inspection, well, I did not get that soldered. So bear with me. This is my first ever tutorial on anything, video style, and still working the bugs out. And I think we got her that time. Sorry if it's a little boring. And let's see if we got her. And we got her. So that's what it would look like without the faceplate. If we were to put the faceplate on, you'll see that it actually has 4 individual colors. So that's about it for this tutorial.